KnifeDope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. KnifeDope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Look at Old Glory. Just winking at you fuckers. USA made building, or rather USA made dope is in the building with this McNeese Mac 2 3-inch rendition. I tell you, man, I love me some goddamn McNeese. I've yet to manage to lock down a Tonto, but there's always hope. Might be able to snag one this year at Blade Show 2024. Can you people believe it's only fucking 4 months away and we'll be at Blade Show? And this year is going to be epic because my partner, one half of the Thebladecartel, Duty Low, is going to be flying in from California. And yeah, we've got some things planned. You fuckers just got to trust us. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Nope. Got 2 knives that came in on the pass around. I had contemplated doing a video for each, but you know how the fuck I do. I like to share my dope. I like to give y'all as much as I can per video because I don't drop videos daily. So therefore, I figure might as well give them to you both. These are both coming to us from the same company. And as a matter of fact, the OEM for this company is Rike. So that in itself should have you fuckers excited. But I even got more dope to share with you. Before we get to these, we're going to take a quick look and unbox this. This was something that just touched down today, and I'm excited about it. This was a little bit of a swap-a-rooski situation that I did with my partner, Rolo. Rolo is the gentleman behind the Rochambeau EDC channel. If you're not following him already, go ahead and give him a shout, especially if you're into like edited videos. He does all that shit. Unlike me, he goes all in. But I had a knife that I had in my collection that I had just added that he was actually really interested in, which was the Microtech Matrix. And therefore, he made me a deal that I couldn't refuse. So without further ado, let's get to the dope. We're going to definitely go ahead and open this up with this McNeese 3-inch rendition and see what it is I got from Mr. Rolo. Woo! Now, this was a knife that actually was on a lot of people's list last year for Knife of the Year. And yet I did not pull the trigger for one reason or another. Sometimes it was just because I just wasn't in the mood. I was chasing something else. And then when I really wanted to get it towards the end of the year last year, they were sold out. This is coming to us from, what you know about that? Quiet Carry. Oh, shit. And if you follow the channel, you know that yesterday I just, I unboxed this one, which is the Quiet Carry Drift Large. Love me the goddamn drifts. I got all 3 of them now. So my Quiet Carry collection is getting up there, man. We've got some, I got all the bangers. So what else is there? If I got all 3 drifts, what else is left to acquire? How about this one? The goddamn number 9, baby. The Quiet Carry 9. Oh, shit. To be honest, I didn't even know which version I had agreed to via trade. I know he mentioned it, but I just didn't know. I didn't care. I was like, fuck it, send it to me. But this one is, I think, my favorite for sure out of the ones you can get. We've got this nice Arctic camo carbon or fat carbon. I think it's fat carbon, perhaps. We got that knurling pattern here, actually on both sides of the knife, which is great because they don't give it to you any other. I can't think of any other knife where they've got at least any other frame lock where they offer knurling on both sides of the handles. Mill titanium pocket clip, which looks great. Stonewash finish on the titanium, as well as the blade. Yep, snappy detent. Buttery smooth action. This was the most recent drop of the 9, so this is in Magna Cut. Yeah, absolutely no-brainer. Great transaction as far as the deal goes. I gave up the Matrix. He gave up this number 9 along with some cash consideration. So, yep. Love that little curl we have in the lock bar. That shit just looks so goddamn good. As a matter of fact, does that come on the other one? No, just the number 9 has it. Interesting. What about the drift? No. So this is unique in that aspect too. That nice little curl there. I'm sure this isn't the first time you guys have seen this knife, so I ain't gonna get too in depth with it, but just wanted to show you guys that my collection is constantly evolving. But now we got 2 to get to. Both of these are coming from a company called KnifeDope. KnifeDope, I think is how you pronounce it, KnifeDope. And this first one is going to be the Illusion. If any of you people know how to pronounce that, please let me know, but I'm going to go with KnifeDope. KnifeDope, fuck it, KnifeDope. This Illusion has been in my cart a few times, if I'm being honest with you. The sole reason why I never pulled the trigger was because when I read the specs, the size was a little bit, you know, a little bit too big for what I like to carry. So, you know, but now that I have it in hand, it's not that, it doesn't feel as big. These come in at $250. These are OEM by Rike. So that in itself is a big plus. I think there's some type of partnership going on between these two companies. I don't necessarily know if Rike owns KnifeDope. I'm not sure on that. But we've got beautiful titanium, which is slightly contoured. Nice little chamfer there to give you access to that fuller cutout. You've also got this nice front flipper. Blue anodized pivot collars on both sides of the knife. Milled titanium pocket clip, which is right hand tip up. We've got this almost full length titanium backspacer with a little bit of a gear pattern here towards the bottom. And then they've got the brand wording right there as well on the spine. This looks fucking good. Let's go ahead and go fuller first. Woo! Detent is dialed the fuck in. Look at that blade. Look at that recurve. I was not aware that this had a recurve. Overall length, 8.26 inches. And of that, we've got 3.5 inches in this Tonto. That's what the fuck I'm calling it. Drop Tonto, maybe? Tonto blade. M390 is the steel. This actually has a compound grind. Hollow here in the main bevel, flat at the tip. Love that cutout. Looks good. Definitely you can see Rike's design language all over this thing. We do have a nice choil for you to choke up and accommodate the full purchase, no refund. I thought we had a crown spine for a minute. Frame lock is the locking mechanism. Looks like we're sitting at about, what do y'all call that? Fucking 40%. We've got, they did ever so slightly pull away that show side scale, but they did chamfer the lock bar itself. So plenty of room for, woo, shit. Plenty of room for your disengagement. And the action is official, like a ref with a whistle. Let's try that front flipper. Oh, shit. I like this, bro. I like this. $250. You can't beat that. Bead blast finish, as well as a satin finish on this knife. So satin here in the low portion, bead blast finish there in that fuller. 4.1 ounces. So perfect. Let's see that blade to handle ratio. Yeah, you see that, I think maybe that's what it was too. You kind of, you know, it's a little bit due to the way that handle kind of kicks out there a little bit, you know. But it's still, it looks good, man. I ain't gonna shit you. I like this very much so. Let's go ahead and put up some knives for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how the fuck we do. Gotta roll with America first. And keeping those Tonto vibes. We're going to go with the Spyderco PM2 Tonto apparatus. And so the Illusion is a little bigger than that. How about some Rike vibes? We're going to go with the Microtech SOCOM Bravo Mini, which is also OEM by Rike. There you see that. So the Illusion is bigger than that one. Let's do a couple more, shall we? Favorite knife in the collection. We're looking at the McNeese Mac 2. 3.5 rendition. The Illusion is bigger than that. How about the Native 5? Also a American classic and also smaller than the Illusion. Let's do 2 more. God damn it, 2 more. More Spyderco vibes in your life. The Dmitry Sinkovich designed Spyderco Drunken, which was a grail of mine. And so we can see the Illusion is barely bigger than that. Last but certainly not least, recent acquisition and more American dope for your palate. We've got the Hogue Maisto. So the Illusion is also bigger than that. People, you know I'll never shit you. This Illusion is hitting. I am impressed. I am intrigued. I must add this to the collection, I feel. Must is possibly a strong word, but I would love to add this to the collection. If one of y'all out there have this in your collection and you're looking to move it, holler at your boy. Let's do business. God, I love this fucking thing. Did not expect to enjoy this one as much as I am. Definitely going in the pocket tomorrow. That's part of the perks of being in these pass around groups. I can carry that bitch for a day or two. Okay, more Q2O vibe. We got this one, the Triad. Now this one, before these two arrived here, I was thinking that this one was going to be the one that spoke to me the most, but so far that Illusion is in the lead. Now this one, unfortunately, you can't get this one if you wanted to right now. They are sold out as of the filming of this video. I think part of that has to be the price. These were only $215. And for what you're getting here, it's rather impressive. First off, there's 5 forms of deployment. So if you're into the whole fidget aspect, you have that here. We've got a nice cutout, nice robust set of tits on this. We've also have this nice front flipper, traditional flipper. And then your 5th form of deployment is going to be to actuate the button. Yeah. Slightly contoured scales going on, which are in shredded carbon fiber. We've got a 3/4 length backspacer, titanium. Now that's kind of what fucks it up for me right there, is this goddamn thing, that hole, that lanyard hole for the weirdos. Could have definitely did without that. Mill titanium pocket clip, which is ambidextrous tip up carry. They even give us a nice cover plate. Let's go ahead and go cut out thumb hole first. All right, not bad. Now that is an impressive looking blade. That's a harpoon clip point Tonto blade, and I dig it. Compound grind on this as well. Hollow here in the main portion, flat at the tip. Kind of like a reinforced tip as well. That looks fucking good. Absolutely looks good. And something that I just found out too while flicking this knife, it feels really light. I'm wondering if this is tight. Oh shit. Full length titanium liners. For $215 fucking dollars? Are you kidding me? OEM by Rike? Damn it. No wonder these fucking things are sold out. Overall weight is 3.2 ounces. 7.6 inches is our length. You can choke up and accommodate the full purchase, no refund. 3.2 inches is the blade length. M390 is the steel. 120 inches on our blade stock. Now, it's not the snappiest button lock I've ever felt, but not the worst either, you know? But I tell you, this is also impressive. God damn, I got 2 good ones today, people. Let's go ahead and put up some comparisons on this one to give y'all a better idea on the size. And let's keep it button lock. Fuck it. First up, recent acquisition. We're looking at the Craig Brown Knives Mini FSD, which is actually a button actuated liner lock. So the Triad is smaller than that. How about some budget vibes? We're going to go with the only budget purchase this year, and that is the Civivi Chevalier. Version 2. Don't get it fucked up. And the Triad is also smaller than that. Let's do a couple more, shall we? How about the legendary Smock? Button actuated compression lock. And the Triad is smaller than that as well. This next one, not enough people talk about, but it's a goddamn good one. That's the Ferrum Forge Stinger button lock apparatus. And the Triad is bigger than that. Let's do 2 more. God damn it, 2 more. Keeping those same Ferrum Forge vibes, we're going to go with this one. The Wee Mini Malice, which is a Ferrum Forge design. The Triad is bigger than that. Last but certainly not least, more American dope for your palate. We've got the Fair and Forge design ProTech Mordax, rocking those gorgeous set of tits. And we can see the Triad is smaller than that. I am impressed by this company, people. There were a few times last year that, you know, this company got on my radar. And like I told you, there were a few times that I actually contemplated pulling the trigger on the Illusion. You know, I intended on picking a favorite out of these two, but I don't think I can. I mean, if I had to, gun to my head, I would go with the Illusion just because I prefer a frame lock over a button lock or over a plunge lock. But you can't go wrong with either of these, especially this Triad. This Triad was $215, full titanium liners, M390. Now, if I'm being honest, full disclosure, the HRC reported on these two knives are less than stellar. I think they gave a range of like 59 to 61. So, you know, if you manage to get 61 or 60, yeah, I get it. But 59, sometimes when they mention that, usually it'll fluctuate even a little bit lower than that. So you might have some in the 58 range, and, you know. But fuck, $215, $250, I don't think you can go wrong. You know, I really don't. And then let's not forget this one. Another quiet carry was added to the collection. Nothing but pure dope for your viewing pleasure. But more importantly, I want to know how you fuckers think. Are you fans of this Kizer company? How about of the number 9? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something, cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers.